that you? That is you. Hey YouTubers, this is Jack.E. Before you tune into this video, stop and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. You stopped by to see a get ready with me. That's right. If you want details on this high puff, what products I use, this full face of makeup, and what products I use, you are in the right place. So I start off fluffing my hair. I use this foam lotion, which I got from Walmart. As you can see, my husband is not allowing me to do my hair in peace. So I take this amount, and I am not one of those dime size naturals. I am a globster. I like to have enough, and since it is cold outside, I do not want to add water to my hair, so foam lotion is a substitute for me. And usually I use a lot of it, especially since it's Christmas Day and your girl wanna slay. Huh? But I'm not a rapper though. More wrap lotion. Fluff, fluff, fluff. Now take a brush, which is not a soft brush, and I brush upward before putting the gel on. Then I use two types of Eco Style gel. The first one I'm using is the Blue Sport Eco Style gel, which I'll show in the frame in a minute. Again, I am not a dime size natural. I take globs of everything. And now I'll use the Argan Oil Eco Style Gel, which both I like to run under the water on my hands before actually placing on my hair. And now for Christmas music. It's a bright time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time. So as I promised earlier, here is a shot, let me turn it around, of the Sport Eco Style Gel and the Argan Oil Eco Style Gel. Now you get first dibs on the conversation where I thought Jedi was pronounced Jetty.
What did that commercial say? Jetty what? But I'm saying it was another word that rhymed with jetty. Then, no, I'm talking about it had Jedi something. Because that's why I thought it was jetty, because it had like SETI jetty or something like that. What was it? You know what I mean?
So now I fluff, fluff, fluff after applying the gel. I try to rub it in some more. Then I grab a brush, brush upward now, this time with the gel actually on my hair. And I'm trying to get those waves to activate, so I brush, brush, brush. And then I double the band. This is a larger thin band, so let's try the thick one. Which is brand new, so it hadn't been stretched. So get ourselves into a little pickle here. It gets hung up, my hair is caught right there. Can't pull it out. And then this happens. So now I guess we are going to use the long thin band since it's already stretched. We're going to just place that on the hair, well, on the forehead, and double the band, then pull it back. Again, I'm pulling the hair before I actually pick it out. So now I grab the pick and I pick away. Literally 3 days later. Still picking. Gotta have the fluffy puff. Now for the toothbrush, gotta get those edges together. Them baby hairs. So I didn't do it here, but usually I try to brush the hair down with the toothbrush before actually putting the gel on, but clearly I am in a hurry. And I know there is a million ways to actually do this, but this is just the way that I do it. I don't like too many baby hairs. There it is. Since those edges are finally done, I take a silk scarf and I tie it around them pretty tight, depending on how much time I have before I actually leave the house. And since I'm about to apply makeup, I pull this above my forehead, but still on my edges. Now moving on to makeup application. You want to start with a moisturized face, so I take coconut oil and I apply on my entire face, which I've already done, so hence the false application here. And now for makeup, I start with my eyebrows. I use this clean spoolie to brush them out. Usually I start with waxed eyebrows, but off camera I did tweeze them because desperate times calls for desperate measures. So I take this brown eye pencil and start to fill them in, which it is poorly sharpened, and I am scratching up these eyebrows. But I ended up using some brown shadow as well to completely fill them in. still filling them in, which seems like it's taking forever. So I actually took the end of a brush and dug into the eyeliner pencil because I really wanted this certain brown, and finished filling them in. So I finally finished that up, and I take the empty spoolie again and kind of just fade the brows out. Now it's time to conceal the brows. I take this LA Girl Pro, and the color is Cool Tan.
Boy, you sure? You cute stuff.
I moisturize my lips with coconut oil. And then back to the brows, I take this brush. I don't know what it's called. And then I take the Cool Tan concealer that I have placed on my hand, and I go below the brow and above the brow. And please forgive the mirror. I had to make sure I got these nice and crisp. I don't try to make a shape. I usually just outline the current shape of my eyebrow and try not to have it too thick or too thin. And I don't like them too square or too round, so you'll see me adjusting quite a bit here.
You know it. Shake her head, shake her head. He ain't gonna do like Chris Brown.
Moving on to blending the concealer, I take this brush and I just go wherever I place the concealer and I try to blend it out. And that's why I use the Cool Tan first, because it's the closest to my skin tone. Later you'll see me take a lighter color and go on the tip of the eyebrow. But here I'm just trying to fade it all in. Now I take this fawn color, which is lighter than the Cool Tan, and I go on the wing of the eyebrow just for a small highlight. A little pop for Christmas. And the remainder of that concealer, I just take it down and I'll use it as a primer for my eyelid under my eyeshadow. Now I'll do the same thing with the other eyebrow. First starting with the Cool Tan. Again, below and above. Trying to just shape them out and get them as even as possible. And usually I can't get them to look exactly alike, but As long as they're sisters, they don't have to be twins. Finally got them how I want them.
Hey! The Lord did that.
I start applying my foundation, which is a MAC pressed powder in the color NC45. I take this brush and I start to just apply it all over my face. Remember to start on a moisturized canvas, especially if you have dry skin like me. Ladies, please don't forget your neck. You don't want to be two different colors out here. Don't say I didn't warn you. Since it's Christmas, I decided to go ahead and contour this face. I take the lighter color concealer, which is the Fawn, and I start to apply it under my eyes.
Ooh, yeah, yeah. No, this one.
Y'all, Kevin swear he can sing, but I go down the bridge of my nose, under my nose. I make this little tree thing on my forehead. I do a little something on my chin, and he's singing again.
Yeah, huh? I didn't say it.
Oh, really?
Love is love. He won't let you down. And I know.
I try to get that jawbone structure together. Now that I'm done applying the concealer, I take this sponge and I blend it all in, out, in, blend it. Blend, 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 blend. Trying not to look like a ghost if someone's using a flash on the camera. Can you tell I'm sick of blending? I'm going to take this Ben Nye powder, which is in a color camel, and I'm going to bake under my eyes where I placed the concealer, and actually anywhere that I put the concealer, I'm going to apply the Ben Nye powder. And baking is just allowing the powder to set. This contour palette, I believe I got from Walmart, and it's shade light to medium, and I'm just going to contour my face. I use these first 2 squares, a mixture of those, because I like the brown that both create together, and I go under where I placed the Ben Nye powder. We're gonna make these jaws come alive. Again, I outline wherever I put the concealer and the Ben Nye powder, trying to create a slimmer look of the face. I don't know what Kevin and I are talking about. I used the highlighter square, and I placed it on my jaws and a little bit under my eye, and I'm also going to repeat this step after I blend the Ben Nye powder, or dust it off rather. We are really in the Christmas spirit.
Santa came down the chimney.
One of the most forgotten about makeup products, blush. This is by Ben Nye, and it is in the color Dusty Rose. It's a creamy blush, which you have to be careful with this application because it can go on pretty heavy. So I like to just dab it and blend it pretty quickly. We are working our way to applying the eyeshadow, which this is a palette that I got from bhcosmetics.com. I take this brush and I start with 2 dark colors, which I'll show you. I mix those 2. I lightly apply to the outside of the lid. And then I repeat the same thing on the other eye. I take this nude color and I apply it at the top of the lid. This is kind of my blending color. The ombre shadow, not really, but really. Then I take this tan-ish color and I go right under my eyebrow where I put the lighter color concealer. Now we go for the gold. I put a little of this in the corner of my eyes so I can focus a little more attention there. I already have large eyes, but hey, let's go ahead and make these babies pop. Since it's Christmas, we're gonna go ahead and add a little glitter. And I'm just gonna outline the corner of my eyes with this. One of my favorites, eyeliner. We're gonna take this liquid eyeliner and go on the top of the lid. Wait, I forgot. We've got to blend this shadow first. So I take my fan brush and I blend, blend, blend. Now for the eyeliner, which this can be scary. I don't want to redo it, I don't want to mess it up, and I don't want it too thick. So the mirror is back in the shot.
Tried and true.
This is my favorite mascara. I've been using it for about 6 years. So I'm gonna apply this. I go inside of the lashes and on top of the lashes. Let's blame everything on Christmas. We are gonna get these bottom lashes since once again it's Christmas. It is finally time to blend it all, guys. We can dust this Ben Nye powder off and we can finally almost be ready. So I take this bigger brush and I just dust. And don't be afraid to dust. It's not going to all come off, but you're going to get that blended look that you desire. I mean, your girl just went all out for Christmas. Let's go ahead and do some red under these eyes. So instead of eyeliner, I'm going to do a red shadow underneath. Because you already know it's Christmas. Now for the lips, we're gonna do LAX, and this is ColourPop matte lipstick, and I am gonna line my lips with this plum liner, and I don't have much of an indentation, so I'm gonna attempt to draw one. I rub that in, and I also use this First Base ColourPop matte lipstick, and I'm gonna try to create not much of an ombre, but a slight ombre lip with a darker outer lip and a lighter inner lip. After I finish applying it, I'm gonna rub it all in, and it dries matte, and I like the dry look better than the glossy look. So I'm gonna keep popping those lips. I think we ready. We can finally take this scarf down, and whoop, it did what it was supposed to do. Got these waves popping. I'm gonna take this blow dryer and this pick, and I'm gonna try to make it a little bit taller, a little bit fluffier, a little bit bigger, because remember, it's Christmas. I keep fluffing for a little bit because, you know, go big or go home. Guys, we are finally done. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Let me know what other videos you want to see. See you again.